18 legend, he a FIFA 18 icon. Dripping on defenders like he got a bunch of ice on. Breaking all these ankles, please do tell me am I wrong? Try to tackle him and best believe your life gone. Where your life at? Need an ice pack. French God, Jesus Christ back. Scoring 2 on your ass and I'm right back. He scoring like a right back. He gon' kill you right back. Bye. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy. 1 Star Week Foot and we are back. Long time no see. Good to see you guys again on the channel. We're gonna review, as you can see on the thumbnail, this 91 rated Futties Alessandrini. That's not him. This is him right here. And as soon as I saw this card, as soon as I heard about this card, I knew I had to unlock him. And it's not really that hard to unlock him, luckily. All you gotta do is beat the Squad Battles AI 3 times on World Class difficulty using 11 MLS players. And to make it easier, you can sub on other players. So I did use 11 MLS players, but I subbed on Neymar, Havertz, and I believe it was Vieira. I forgot who the third player was. Was it Goretzka? It was one of those players, and it was very easy to do it. I did it in 3 games. It took about an hour, and now I got to try out the FIFA 18 legend, one of the best FIFA 18 players, Alessandrini. Is he going to be as good as his FIFA 18 card? We're about to find out. He's 5'8". He's high medium. He's left-footed, which I didn't even know. I thought he was a right-footed player this whole time, but he's left-footed. He has a 4-star combination. I played 5 games in Division 1 with him. I got 2 goals, and I got 3 assists. But before we go any further though, once again, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed, don't forget to hit the like button down below. I appreciate all you guys for rocking with me even when FIFA is dying, for watching my videos. Thank you very much. Now let's look at this card a little bit closer. So, he has 97 pace, and this is one of the things that Alessandrini was known for last year, was just being a very pacey, overpowered, cheap player. I mean, there was a certain point in the game where everybody had him or Lozano or both on their team, and it was just so overpowered. His low-driven shots across goal were crazy last year. We're going to see if we can recreate some of that magic. His shooting is pretty decent. His long shots are mental. I mean, 97 long shots, 99 shot power. His finishing and attack positioning could use a little boost. I did slap a Hawk chemistry style on him to really help out with that regard. His passing stats are pretty good. His crossing and free accuracy really stand out. But his other passing stats aren't bad. I mean, 90 vision, 87 short passing should be good enough for a winger, for a cam, for a striker. His dribbling stats are very nice. I mean, this is another thing that I remember from last year. This card on the ball was just crazy. He has 99 agility. He has 99 balance. He has 91 dribbling. He has 4-star skills. Is he going to be as good as he is last year on the game? Dribbling-wise, we're about to find out. His physical stats are pretty good. I mean, he does have decent strength, decent jumping, good stamina, good aggression. So you could play this guy as a starting striker, starting cam, starting winger. You could start this card because of his stamina. Is he going to be good in game? We're about to find out. Let's jump into the gameplay. All right, so you already know. Question number 1. Is Alessandrini worth the grind? Is he worth 1 hour of your time? And I have to say yes. I mean, even if this guy is just going to be a super sub, even if this guy is going to go straight into an icon SBC, you can't go wrong for this. I mean, he's a really good card. In his own regard, he's French, so he links easily. He has a strong link to Ibrahimovic. You can use him in a fun MLS team. So I would say you got to do this card 100%. We're going to break down the stats though, so you know exactly what to expect. So he has 97 pace and in game. Of course, he's rapid. He's not as fast as somebody like an Baaack or a Musa. He's probably like 2 to 3% slower, but he's still very rapid. He's definitely quick enough to use in this game. He has a good acceleration coming out of skill moves. He beats the defensive line with ease. I'm not sure if he has the tries to beat defensive line trait, but he was always on the shoulder of the last defender, really just waiting to make that run in behind. I really enjoy that about the card. Overall, his pace is going to be a 9.75 out of 10. It's near perfect. Next, we're going to talk about shooting. And the first thing I'm going to talk about here is his attack positioning. As always, his attack positioning is very nice. And any player that has high pace, high attack positioning is going to be very hard to defend. Alessandrini is no exception. Next, we're going to talk about his finishing. And 88 finishing in game at this stage of FIFA is actually pretty average. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds mental. But 88 finishing is not really that good at this point of FIFA. I mean, it's good in the sense that you're getting this card for free, right? And 88 finishing is pretty solid, but to play him at striker, which is where I played him. I play him at striker in the 4-1-2 and 2 narrow. His finishing does let him down at times, especially inside the box. When it comes to those tight angles, when it comes to those finishes where he's being pressured, when it comes to those half chances, he just doesn't have that extra juice to finish that somebody like Ronaldo, somebody like Neymar, somebody like Eusebio will have. He's just a step below. However, if you do get him into good positions, I do think he will finish more chances than he will blunder. More importantly though, he does have 99 shot power in game. You do notice that. He has very powerful shots, and if you're gonna time his shots, they go in the back of the net with high power. So the real way to go with this card is to time your shots. I think low drivens are very overpowered with this card once again because of his high shot power, and his long shots, which is the next thing we're gonna talk about, are insane. I did barely miss a few long shots, but you can see just from the long shots I took, they were very accurate. If you green time a long shot outside the box, whether it's a finesse, whether it's just a regular power shot, it's gonna hit the back of the net as long as you get a good angle on it. And I would say because of that, his best position is probably cam, is probably winger, cutting in, getting a long shot in, because at striker, his finishing inside the box is not good enough. However, his long shots are very lethal. I would rate his overall shooting at an 8.5 out of 10. Next, let's talk about his passing. And the number one thing that stood out about this guy's passing is his crossing. All his assists were crosses, and they were kind of cheesy, all right? It might make you vomit, it might make you sick, and you're gonna see all 3 of his crossed assists were just me flicking the ball right after I got it on a corner and just crossing to Van Dijk or crossing to whoever was far post. It's a pretty cheesy mechanic, but it is what it is. It works, and it's kind of a testament to how good this guy is at crossing, because I do that technique with a lot of different players in this game, and this guy's crossing, even off a flick, even though it's overpowered, is noticeably more accurate, more powerful, and has created better opportunities than other people when doing the same thing. His crossing is very nice. His regular passing, his short passing is very reliable. I wouldn't really class him as a playmaker in the regard that, like, I wouldn't place him in the same regards as somebody like Bernardo Silva, as somebody like Verratti, somebody who's really known for passing. He's a step below that. However, he will not let you down in the link-up play. I do got to give his passing at 8.5 out of 10. It's very solid, very reliable, and if you do want a cam that's pacey, that can do a little bit of everything, this Alessandrini will not let you down in that regard. The next thing we got to talk about is his dribbling, and my God, it is the best aspect of this card, by far. This guy's dribbling was better than advertised, better than expected, and that's saying a lot because he does have 94 as his face stat. He does have 99s in balance and agility, and in game, he's just so good on the ball. He has that ball attached to his legs at all times. He feels very Messi-esque, very Neymar-esque on the ball, very quick to turn, very responsive with his skill moves, and he just is really good at taking those touches that go around the defender even when you mess up. The ball does bounce back to him a lot, and it's just like, when he's dribbling, you feel like you can beat anybody. You can beat more than one defender. You could beat multiple people in the box. And that's really the way that this card shines, is dribbling. That's why I would rather play him in the cam position, in the winger position, rather than the striker position. His dribbling is A1. I got to give it a 9.5 out of 10. The final thing we're going to talk about here is his physical, and surprisingly, his physical is not bad. In the air, he was half decent. I did have a Hawk chemistry style, which did boost his jumping to 85, and he is 5'8". So he was half decent in the air. He won his fair share of headers. His heading accuracy is pretty bad, though. There was one goal that was pretty much a sitter. The goal was open. He was able to win the header, but he missed the target, and that right there just shows his heading accuracy is not that good. However, if you need to flick a ball up to him so he can win the header and to flick it on to somebody else, he's not going to let you down really in that regard. His stamina means that as long as you don't really overuse him, he will last all game, even into extra time. His strength is respectable, all right? You're not going to want to shield too much with him, but if you need to shield for a quick second, if you need to ride a challenge or two, he's going to be able to do that. And his aggression is very noticeable when you're tracking back with him. I noticed that if you're tracking back with this player, he's going to be able to pressure the opponent in places he wouldn't really expect it. He was able to put in a few good challenges, and I've really put that down to his 83 aggression really coming into play. Overall, I got to give his physical an 8 out of 10. So overall, what would I rate this card? I would say his card is definitely a very good card, very fun card, a very usable card, and I would say his best position is either winger or cam. I think ideally, if you're using a really good team, which most people are, he's going to be a super sub. And I think he would make a great super sub. Overall, I got to give him a 9 out of 10. He's very, very good. Not quite elite, but he does everything at a high level. He's able to finish. Like, once again, he's not an amazing finisher, but he's able to finish. His long shots are very good. His passing is very solid. His dribbling is amazing. His pace is amazing. And his physical does not let him down. So he's a very well-rounded attacker. You can play him in multiple positions. And because of that, I got to give him a 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's gonna be my Futties Alessandrini review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back later with another video. But until then, later.